If you want me to prove that Google Stadia or gaming streaming is not the future of gaming, well, Google Stadia app got downloaded over 175k times in the first 2 weeks. And in order to play Google Stadia on your phone, you have to download the app on Google Stadia. The Google Stadia app on both Android and iOS may offer the best insight of the approximately of the user base of the cloud-only gaming streaming platform. The Google Stadia app, you're required to buy games, but you have to get the stream games, but you have to buy every game. Okay, no one wants to buy the games again. Okay. Further, that can be done via PC for Type Bead. Of course, the app itself can be downloaded without actually having a Stadia account. For that 3.1 seconds on, so there are people who probably downloading it without, that 90% of the landscape of the Android, perhaps not surprised that iOS cannot stream games at all. That it says gets a wide sales of the download distribution of 41%. That's not supposed to be a big launch through. It would line up with the pre-orders below. Expectations still matches above. Through the figure cannot be taken as an accurate representation of the subscriber base, because of course it's not including the PC subscriber base. But it's just telling you what Stadia does. It just shows that this Stadia system is just a flop, okay? If we go back to VG Touch, they still do console sales, surprisingly, considering that they don't do the weekly sales anymore. Oh, they do this, they don't do. Okay, but the global sales here, are from other countries' charts. They're not actually from VG charts themselves. So you can't really use these charts as the weekly sales because they're not from VG charts. They're from other companies, other game charts here. Then we have, So let's compare that to the Wii U, for example, one of Nintendo's worst selling consoles once. I think the Wii U came out around 2012. And the PS Vita, you can't really use that for a comparison because the PS Vita came out around in Japan first, and then it came out in America. I don't want League of Legends. No, thank you. I don't want Leagues. I don't want Leagues wherever that is. Leagues. When we go down here, 2012, when the Wii U came out. Yeah, the Wii U came out, and according to VG Charts, it sold 477,000 copies its first week here, and the sales for some reason are gone, but it sold around 411,000 copies, and the PS Vita alone, and this is of course Black Friday week as well. Now I was going back, and the PS Vita sold like 75,000 copies, 100,000 copies first week in Japan. So Google Stadia is doing just as bad as the PS Vita is in Japan alone. And of course, the Western ones sold around 150,000. So Google Stadia is just not doing well. Okay, people said, "Oh, Google Stadia, it'll be this revolutionary thing." They act like there's this fucking revolutionary fucking console, and no one's downloading it, no one's buying it. Okay, no one is saying, "Oh yeah, Google Stadia, well, a masterpiece." Okay, and the Google Stadia, and of course, Google Stadia is breaking, data, is having computers overheat, basically Google Stadia. No one is buying Google Stadia because it's just a terrible, terrible, terrible system. It's not a system based plans and streaming. It's still a terrible service then. And then the fact that and if Stadia is truly is the future of gaming, okay. If we have game companies that release the games, okay, to the developer, to the service, okay, not games they actually own. Microsoft is also making their own streaming service, but actually any game on Game Pass will be on there. So anything on Games Pass can be playable on there. So if you have Games Pass, you can already have all those libraries of games on there. But you can see here the Google Stadia app, no one is buying it, downloading it, which means nobody is buying Stadia. It is selling worse than the Wii U. Okay, it's selling worse than the Wii U. Okay, the Wii U is selling better than the Stadia. That's the point the Stadia is selling. Okay, when the Stadia app has less downloads in 2 weeks than the Wii U had in 1 week. Okay, and the Wii U ended up selling 14 million copies. Okay, and the Wii U sold 794,000 copies. And because the Wii U had the advance coming out during the holidays. Okay, it came out during the holidays. Well, it doesn't mean people who were gonna. Doesn't mean the console's gonna have good legs here. And Stadia is overall a failure. There's lots of issues with Stadia. It saps up your data really easily on your phone. It overheats your computer unless you have like a 4K computer, and that's basically it. Goodbye. Stadia is a failure.